Hello and welcome to Cali Legends Media. Okay, so this is a video that I talked about earlier about recording, and it has to do with Rodney, RACKS, and Lady Pink. So Rodney RACKS was on Rolling Loud. It's a very popular concert or music festival for the youth. I say the youth because older homies, some go, a lot go, but a lot don't know about this kind of music or who these people are. So let me just touch on it real quick. Rodney RACKS is an up and coming rapper, just like Lefty Gunplay. Uh, like a lot of these young Chicano rappers. I'm not going to get into dropping their names and all of that. Uh, Nevertheless, he was invited to go to this music festival, this music concert, and it's a big honor, for any artist to go and perform on that stage. Rolling Loud is very, very popular. They've been having it annually, and there'll be one next year. And so I caught some footage of Rodney RACKS when he arrived at the Rolling Loud concert, when he was in the trailers with some of the other artists, other performers, and yeah, he was pretty energized, and you can't blame him. Guy was excited. He's having a good time, and he was drinking a lot. He was drinking liquor. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. I'm just saying he was pounding, joking, and just like happy to be there, ready to go. Lefty Gunplay was supposed to perform also, but you know what happened with him? He ended up getting hemmed up before he was able to get on stage. Just minutes before he was going to be called on stage, he was arrested. And this is the same exact music concert or music festival. So the controversy that is behind this particular video, and before I start, I want to say one thing. I'm not a hater. I don't I'm not going to hate on either person, not Rodney RACKS or Lady Pink. I respect both for their opinions, both of their get downs. I can't help but support Rodney RACKS because I want to see everybody make it. The guy's doing good. He's making good money, and he's a youngster from Puente, okay? And Lady Pink has been in the music industry for a while, and she claims to be a sureña from SGV. Now, I don't know. I don't think all of that barrio politics really plays into this. I think that what's going on between these two individuals is more personal. And what I mean by personal is personal taste, personal ideals, okay? And I say that because Lady Pink is kind of from another generation just before Rodney RACKS, and she's seen the homies style and the way they carry themselves, the way they represent it is much different from the way Rowdy RACKS chooses to conduct himself. Okay. Now, all that being said, Rodney RACKS is from Puente, okay, allegedly, okay, and if he is, then it's up to his homeboys to check him on how he's acting out on stage because he's representing them. First of all, he's representing Puente, he's representing Southern California, and he's representing all those in that music genre. Okay, so if there's a problem with the way he was acting on stage or anywhere, I think first of all it would be up to his homeboys to say, "Hey, homie, like, hey, what was that all about?" hey, you got to tone it down, man. Like, what's up with you, man? What, anyways, we'll get to that. Okay. But anyways, I guess Lady Pink had some words for him. Okay. And Rodney RACKS was an icon. Okay. Another very popular podcast. Very, very popular. And he came out just out of the blues and addressed Lady Pink and told her, like, pretty much, miss me with all that. I'm from Puente. If you don't know, now you know, basically. And if you have anything to say it to my face. And by the way, where are you from? Like, who are you representing? Like, who are you? Okay. Now, some people had a problem with him calling her out on like where she's from and stuff. Look, regardless where she's from, okay, she's a respected artist in her own right. Number one. Number two, her opinion counts for something. Number three, if you put yourself out there on stage in social media and out for everybody to see what you're doing, you have to be open to criticism, whether you like it or not. It's just all part of the game, man. But it seems like Rodney RACKS felt some type of way and felt he should address this lady, and came out with some other derogatory statements that he could have saved, and kept to himself. That it wasn't necessary, Uh, if he disagreed with what she was saying or how she was acting, he could have got at her. I'm sure he knew somebody who knew somebody who knew somebody who could get her on the phone, and he could have said, "Hey, man, what's up with this?" And then they could have talked it out, and probably it wasn't all that serious, But now it's made it to the forefront of social media. There's content creators that picked it up and are spinning it different ways. Okay. Now, like I said, when I started this video, I ain't hating on either one of them. Okay. I respect both their opinions. Whatever Rodney wants to do on stage, I'm gonna be honest. Okay. I'm gonna give mine right now, just to get it off my chest. I became more familiar with who Rodney RACKS is after that performance. And then I went in and I dug deeper and I checked out a lot of his videos and some of the songs he did. And dude was he's pretty good, Like, I was impressed. It was a huge leap from those videos to that performance at Rolling Loud, of him dancing across the stage. It was like night and day. He looked more gangster, more he fit in more with when you think of somebody from Puente, kicking it with the homies, doing your rap and your routine. Like, it looked right. What took place at Rolling Loud looked a little bit off, and it got my eye. And I was like, damn, man, what's this homie doing, Anyways, let's take a look. I know a lot of you probably have seen this before, but you're gonna see it now on Kelly Legends Media. That's Rodney RACKS t-shirt. Well, that's both Rodney RACKS, but little chicken, kind of a little chicken dance, little sexual in the windows, tongue hanging out, flapping around. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking it's a little much, Okay. So I'm just gonna say, wow, like that was crazy. Okay. Homie from La Puente, Sureño, on Icon, he was talking about, yeah, let me tell you something, girl. If I go to, or let me tell you, homie, if I go to, if I ever get busted and go to a GP yard, I'm gonna stay GP till I parole, and maybe you never know. Uh, you might go to GP yard and not even make it out. So you could never call what you're gonna do or how it's gonna go on a GP yard. You're gonna take day by day, and you're gonna maneuver the best you can, and do your best to come out the other end when it's time to come out. Not pick up another case, catch more time, uh, end up on the yard, man, poke full of holes in a puddle of sangre. You just don't know. But anyways, he thinks what he thinks, he says what he says, and like I said, if first of all anybody's gonna check him on all of that on stage, it was a little zesty to say the least. In my opinion, uh, but that's just my taste. I would have liked it a little bit more gangster, a little bit more what I'm used to. I'm not used to that kind of stuff. Not even from Lefty Gunplay. Does he go that far? That was a bit much, in my opinion. Okay, I'm not hating on dude. He felt good about his performance. He felt good about the response he was getting. And one thing that he mentioned was that he got a poor response from the Mexicans. Well, if you did and you care about what they think, then maybe there's some room to make some adjustments. I'm just saying. Pink, Lady Pink, uh, had something else to say. Let's see what Lady Pink had to say on this.
In the background, let's take a quick look at this clip on what Roddy RACKS had to say.
Pink, homie, you ain't from the area. What are you from, girl? Don't even speak up on me, homie. I'm from Flint, homie. Straight up. Don't speak up on me before I had a homegirl pack you out.
I'm not even gonna ask why you're saying that right now.
If I get busted today and go to prison, I'm gonna be on a GP yard when I parole, homie. I promise that. So don't even speak up on me, man. Or if you do, say it to my face.
Lady Pinks did respond with her saying this.
Okay, so that was Rodney RACKS on Icon's platform, and you've seen the way he addressed Lady Pink. Okay, so let's continue here. See what else.
And I quote,
What else
"Why
gets
do
said
the
here?
only ones that go to these platforms speak on me but never get at me directly? If you dance like a female in public, I guess it gives you the hormones to come at one. Chiato to another man on a podcast. What's next? A diss track on me? Get in line. You ain't special. SSGV on mines. Let us know your thoughts on what they had to say. This for the fools keeping up to date with all the trending rap and news. Make sure to follow us. Take a quick look at this clip on what Roddy RACKS had to say.
Pink, homie, you ain't from.
Okay, so pretty much, Lady Pink had a mouthful. For those of you who really want to know everything that she said, you could pause the video where the black sign is with all the writing, and that was her statement. Okay, and basically what she was saying, that if there's a problem, how come they don't get at her direct, online? Something I mentioned earlier in the video, and why they spit stuff out on a podcast, and it wasn't a statement that Rowdy RACKS made to Lady Pink that was in conversation. He just came out with it. Even Icon said, I'm not even going to ask where that came from. It was just something he wanted to get off his chest and address, since he was on a podcast. Anyways, Lady Pink, she grew up mostly in the 90s. She's not used to homies conducting themselves that way, Like I said, when I first seen it was a little bit. It bothered me, I really, you know, I know what everybody's gonna think. You're an old man, and you know, let him do his thing. He's a young kid, and it's true, you know. Uh, Sagging your pants, Edgar haircut, uh, using the N word, all that stuff. I'm an old man, you know. I don't care if I'm old or not. That shit, that's some way off shit. You know, people, homies that dress like that. The last time I was in the county jail, I think it was 2015, if I'm not mistaken, man. The homie that had that whole schema right there. Uh, you know, we talked on the daily, we kicked it together and stuff. And I was telling him one day, man, because there was these kids with dominoes, man, and they had dominoes, and they were doing a beatbox on the table, man, loud, you know, and doing the boom, boom, psh, boom, 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 psh, you know, all that shit. And I told him, I homie, what is this, man? What's happening? He says, he was like, he put his head down. He was like, man, Lucky, you see what I got to work with, homie? You see what I'm dealing with, you know? And I looked at him, and he was serious, man. There was concern in that man's heart, you know? And he's like everything's changing, man. It's like out of control already. I don't know what happened, you know? It was like over a few weeks, just it flipped, you know? And he actually, the next time we had a meeting, he mentioned it to them, and he brought it up. Actually, I brought it up, and he enforced it that the homies were going to be doing that. That's not our thing. You know what I mean? Because it never was, it never had been. You know, and it's annoying. It's irritating. All of that banging and clicking sound, and you know, people are trying to watch TV or trying to play cards and talk, and you know, and you got all that going on. It was like too much, you know. But it's a new generation, man. It's a whole new world, you know, and it rubs some people the wrong way, like Lady Pink, and I respect her opinion, you know, and I respect Rodney RACKS too. If he wants to go out there and with nalgas flying in different directions and talking all funny and doing all that pimp stuff and all that, you know, he's gonna do it regardless. What anybody think, he doesn't care. All he cares about is the bling bling bling. It's a bling 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 or whatever the fuck he was saying. You know, I'm sorry, man, but you know, fuck. It's just like it's over, man. You know, uh, the only ones that are hanging on to the old stilo is the lowrider culture, man. That's it. You know. Uh, and that's a shame, you know. Well, that's a good thing, you know, but it's a shame that only them, you know. I can't see how a homie, you know, I have the utmost respect for Puente, man, and all them barrios up in that area. But it's a shame that a homie from Puente would go up there and do that, man. And just like, I don't know. Like, what do you guys think? You know, let me know. Let me know. Am I that fucking old, or is it like, am I wrong, or I don't? What do you guys think? You know, I'm really interested in knowing. I know you guys will tell me straight out, you know, and I'd appreciate that. You know, I wish Rodney RACKS much success. I wish Lady Pink much success. I want to see them both succeed and make it. I wish the homie represented a little bit differently, you know, but I don't know. I don't know where his upbringing was or what influences he has uh, that has created his persona. It's just a little different, you know. And you know, everybody's different, you know. So that being said, I'm gonna end this video and want to thank everybody. If you're still with me this far in the video, hit the like button, please. If you watched it this far, you must have been interested enough. Hit support my channel, hit that like button. It really, really would help me to get this video, move through the algorithm, and it's just a good way to support a channel that you watch. So, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. and set the notification bell on all, so you'll be notified whenever we drop a new video, which is every day, just about. So you can't really get bored. You know, we're always talking about something different. We talk about cultural things. We talk about history. We talk about rap. We talk about oldies. We play oldies. Uh, we throw bonfires and raffles. And yeah, we fuck around in this channel, man. But we have fun. Thank you to all my subscribers. Hope you see you on the next video. God bless you. And most of all, most important, stay free, people. Stay free, and God bless you and your families. Thank you for watching.